everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've all had a lovely week. Apologies if my voice sounds funny. I've been quite poorly this week with tonsillitis, and I am definitely getting over it now, but my voice still feels a little bit croaky, and if the video cuts out a few times, I've got a bit of a cough as well, so I will edit that out the best that I can. But yeah, let's get into this cash stuff in. So with this week we're going to cash stuff 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. So that was 275, wasn't it? So we will start off in the Saffiano. So we've actually got £10 left in food shop this week, which I'll put to the back. And we've got quite a bit of change actually as well. So we have got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, £9 this week. So I'll pop them there and we will change them up later. So yeah, so we're going to do £20 into food shop. Did I say 20? I meant 50. So 50 going in there and then 20 going into petrol. And that is the Saffiano done. So I've got a confession as well. So Elle passed his, I don't know if I've talked about this before. He's basically training to be a paramedic. He's in the early stages, so he's had to do an 8-week clinical course, and then he's just done a 4-week driving course to practice blue light driving. So he actually passed his exam yesterday, so he's passed both now. So starting from next week, he goes on doing shift work. So last night we went out for a meal to celebrate. I hadn't necessarily put the money aside from anywhere, so I've taken little bit out of a couple of envelopes. So I will, after this video, I'll update trackers, and I'll try and remember and tell you where I've taken it from, if I can remember. But yeah, we'll just go through. So we're going to start in emergency fund, which I did take from, but then I've just put 10 back in. So I don't know if I just borrowed the 10 or if I borrowed more. So that's 400. The 30s are 300. So then we've got 3, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Is that right? 400, 700, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay. And we've got 770. I've put the 10 in. So I'll leave that, and then in a couple of weeks' time, we can start colouring them in again. And then we need to go to car insurance. Again, I did borrow from here. I just took out what we'd started for this year because I don't need £1,000. So, yeah, I'll slowly build that up again. It's getting 20 this week, and then I'll do the same next week, and then we'll be able to start crossing them off again. And I think they're the only places that I borrowed from in this binder. And long term is done. Next up, we will do home. So, I'll just move that out of the way, actually. So, Oliver and Alvin are going to get £10 this week. So, they've got 200 in the bank, 200 in the bank, 10, 25. I borrowed from home. There was £10 that was in there. I borrowed that. Didn't touch home maintenance. Didn't touch garden either. I don't think garden's going to get £5 today though. So that's now got 150 in the bank, 70, 80, 95. Then we're going to add 5 into firewood. Oh, that's an envelope, that's why. So This has got 20, 40, 50, 65 in there. Boiler service is going to get 5. So that's now got 50 in the bank, 70, 80, 95. Then we will go into home insurance, which I don't think I touched either actually. So this has now got 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So we do need to colour in another one of these. So we'll colour in another shield on here. Yeah, this envelope, isn't it? Brill. Emergency fund, we had 60 in there. I did take the extra 10 out for last night. Buffer we didn't touch, but that leftover 10 is going to go in here. So I'm actually going to swap them for one of the £10 notes. So do we use this colour? Yeah. So another 10 going in here. And this will work towards our 5-week months. Perfect. So there's £20 in there now. And then the last one is I did take that 20 out of our mortgage overpayment as well, which is okay. I think sort of once Elle's into his shift work and we know what he's going to be on, we are going to start trying to put a little bit more into mortgage overpayments. And even if we can just pay, even if it's £500 a year, it's better than nothing, isn't it? So, yeah, but that's home done. Next, we'll do gifts. So, Fred is spent, actually. Fliss is fully funded. Emily, I think... Yeah, we fully funded her last week. So, this week we're going to start on my brother-in-law, Oscar, and he's going to get 10. Perfect. So, we should just have £130 left now. So, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75... 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So we're going to do 30 for normal challenges and then the 100 for rum. Let's actually put them there. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to start by putting £5 into my tin. Now, I don't know if I've gained or lost or anything. I've kind of been a little bit bad. I think I need to hold myself accountable. And if I'm not doing it properly, I'm going to put the £5 in. And then, because it's kind of like my own fault. I haven't weighed this morning. I don't know. I'm going to forfeit the £5 regardless. And then next week, I am going to try and get really back on it. So, 5 going in here. The pounds are quite hard to get in this one. Perfect, right. Right, so that is that. So then what we'll do is we'll change up these last 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And put these in here. Right, so in our 2026 binder, we're going to do £5 into our Cashbook Cute. And we're going to add £5 into here. So this has now got 150 in the bank, 170, 90, 205. So £5 next week, and then that is done, and we're back up to date. Next, we're going to do 25 and 2026, and we're going to add 5 into here again. So, in this challenge now, we have got 150 in the bank, 1, 70, 85 and 90. So next week we'll hit the £200 mark, which is brilliant. Then we'll just have 100 to go because that one saves 3. Seasonal, I'm going to do 10 in here, and then we've just got 5 for next week. So this has got 200, 300 in the bank, 3, 20, 10, 20, 30. Honestly, I feel like I'm not with it today. Like I am, but I can't talk properly. We'll do the 52-week Mega Saver next. So we are here. So save the letters. Each letter is £2. So what colour shall we do? Let's do a purple. So I'll come back when I've coloured these in. So that's £8 that we need to put into here this week. Is that? Oh. That'll be why. So 5 and then 6, 7, 8. So, so we've actually got 4 in here already. So what we'll do is we'll swap them. I'll swap them for a 5 at the back, actually. Perfect. So this has got 200 in the bank, 10, 25, 35, 36, 37. So 237 now in there. And then this one here, we're actually going to put £5 in and finish this off. So 2, 4 and 5. So this has got 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40, 55. And then that last £1, I'm just going to roll over into Rome. I've kind of unintentionally done a bit of a pause on my minis at the moment. But obviously Rome's coming up. We're going in less than 4 weeks now. So I would like to just try and put, I know it's only a couple of pounds, but I'm just going to put it all into there. And then once we're back from Rome, I'll probably start doing my minis again properly. So, yeah, right, that's 2026 done. So now we will do Rome. So, as always, I'll do a round of everything and then we will roll for the rest. So, I don't need dice. I got out dice duel then, but I don't need that anymore, do I? I need them. I need my coloured. Is that everything? 2 of them. 12 uncoloured. That's my hearts. And that's 20. Yeah, that's everything. So, 4 and 4 is here. So that is an empty one. Also, I'll do like I did last time. So, if I roll a 2, that will also be this one. And if I roll a 5, that will also be the last one. So, we'll do another one on here. So, 1 and 6 we've already done. Wait a minute. 1 and 6 and 6 and 1 we've already done. 4 and 4 we've just done. 5 and 3 or 3 and 5. Right, we'll do this down here. So that's another colour bomb. So we need to put 15 into here. And I'm just going to have a quick count up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 6 colour bombs left to go. So, in this challenge now, there's 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, no. That's 100, 10, 20, 30, 45, 50. 150 in there. Which is fab. Then we're going to do Full House. So this is from the lovely Carol at Dolly B Budgets and Sarah at Dilly Dally Budgets. So we've got pink 7, which we've already done. Yellow 10 we haven't done, so we'll do that one. So colour this in. And we'll put 10 into here. So this has got 50 in the bank. Yeah. So this has got 50 in the bag, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8. £98. Then we need our hearts from Emma. This is from Emma at Wednesday Plans. So let's give them a shake. And we will pull out another pink one, which is 10. Right, let's add 10 in. Oh. 10 in here and we'll pop that to dry. So this one has now got 50 in the bank, 60, 70, 80, 95. And then last one, we have got 20's Plenty by Budget with Kerry and Sophie Budgeting Life. So we need to roll our 20-sided dice, and it's number 9, which we've already done, so we need to double that, so we need to put £2 in. So we'll take 1 out and we'll put a 5 in. So this has now got 50 in the bank, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97. Brilliant. So now what we'll do is we will roll for the rest of the challenges and see where we're going to put our money. So 5 is this one again. So number 16. We've already done, so we need to put 12 in here. So 10, 11, 12. So this has now got 50, 70, 80, 91, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 109 in there. So let's roll again. 5 again. Number 9, is that the one we've just done? We've got to put another 4 in. So let's take 1 out and put 5 in. I'm not going to count it again for you because I've literally just counted it, so. Six. Oh my. Well, let's see if we can actually scratch off some more numbers though. Number 10 we've already done, so we need to put 10 in. I honestly think this could see me through until until we go to Rome. If we keep re-rolling the same numbers. Number 3, so we're going to do Full House. So 12-sided and coloured. So blue 4 we haven't done yet, so we'll do that. Have we got any? Yeah, we have. So again, we'll take out 1 and we will put 5 in. What I'll do is I'll leave that out to dry as well, actually. 4, so we'll do another heart from A Beautiful Heart Always Wins. Shake them up. I'm not looking, so I can't cheat. We've got a purple one, which is for 15. So pop that back in there. And we'll add add 15 into here. So 5, 10 and 15. We'll do 4 again. We have got enough to do it again, so yeah, we'll do this one again. Let's see. We've got an orange for 10. So let's colour this in. And pop that away. And then we'll put this £10 here in. And put that to the side to dry. So let's see what we've got left. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So what can we do? We can obviously do a full house. We could try and find another clear one on here, but then if we don't, we're owing it, aren't we? What to do? All right, let's try it on here. So we've got red 5, which we can do. And then we need to do 2, so we can either do green or yellow. Come on, green or yellow. Oh, there we go, green. So we will colour this 2 in. And then we will put that 7 into there. So challenge 3 it was, wasn't it? So we've got 50, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So what I'll do is I'll keep them and I'm going to swap those 5, a 5 and a 10. Because all I've actually got in my coin exchange at the moment is 20s. So if I take out a 20 and put all of this in, then that'll be right, won't it? So 10, 15 and then 20 there. So let's just recount and make sure that's right. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Perfect. Right, let's pop them in there. I can't believe how many goes we've had on Kerry and Soph's challenge and we've still not scratched off another number today. I love it though, I love the concept because it's, you know, it'll save different amounts for everyone. And I mean, let's count it at the minute. We've got 50, 70, 80, 91, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3. So it's got 123 already, and I'd say we're about halfway through. But obviously, I mean, you saw today we were halfway through last week, and we've put, you know, a good amount more in there. So I love the challenge, but it's going to be difficult to finish, I think. But I feel like that's all part of the fun of it, isn't it? So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you all next week for my week 4 of August Cash Stuffing. Bye.